And here it is, Jaden Yuki taking on Seto Kaiba in a Duelist Kingdom clash with Jaden's customized deck for Duelist Kingdom-esque level. Still a strong deck, but not unbeatable, especially not against an opponent like Seto Kaiba. So one of the top ranking players in the season as well for Jaden's actually got some of the top ranks. He's got Kaiba this one. He's got Mai after this as well. There's also Taya, and then it will be Bandit Keith, who is actually on top of the standings at first place. There is also Yugi and Joey and Pegasus, and you just never know. You just never know what's going to happen. As oh my word, Jaden has drawn an absolute brick. And Kaiba responds with the mighty Hitotsu Mi Giant. So Jaden did not draw any monsters. And in goes Hitotsu Mi Giant, 1200 points off Jaden. And this needs to change. Solomon's Law Book was just put in, I don't know, I just needed a card to get to the 40 card quota. So Jaden's standby phase is skipped, which does literally nothing. Alright, he's drawn Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. It's a 1500 defense, but when it's destroyed, Jaden can also pull a monster from the deck as well. So, bit of a useful effect for him. Alright, we see La Jin, the mystical genie of the lamp, has come to the field. Goes in for an attack. Alright, what does Elemental Hero Shadow Mist go for here? And Jaden has selected Elemental Hero Clayman and a 2000 defense, and also could also fuse it with something as well. Probably not a good idea for Jaden to have Fusion Gate at all on the field, because after all, Kaiba does have a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon stalking around in his deck. Alright, there's Elemental Hero Voltic. Alright, Clayman goes down to the field in defense mode, so 2000 defense. Kaiba will have a little bit of trouble getting through that initially, but it probably won't be for very long that Kaiba has difficulty trying to get through that. And maybe not now. He's just... oh, it's Swordstalker. I thought it might have been Judge Man, but it isn't. It is Swordstalker. 2000 attack. Won't be able to get through Clayman as Kaiba attacks with La Jin. So he flushed himself 200 points. So Jaden safe for the time being here. He's got Voltic in his hand, but nothing else. He needs... oh, there's Swing of Memories. Jaden really needs Sparkman or Bubble Man. That one's 1900. That Elemental Hero Mudball Man, 3000 defense though, but for Clayman, Jaden really needs Sparkman. Oh, 2-star tribute. We know what this means. Kaiba has pulled forth the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and Clayman will not be able to survive this attack. Okay, so the Blue Eyes White Dragon at 3000 just blows away Elemental Hero Clayman, and none of Jaden's fusions are actually strong enough to get over 3000. You would have to use an equip card or use Skyscraper or something like that. There's Elemental Hero Lady Heat. So Jaden is going to have to go defensive here. And if anything, he needs Elemental Hero Neos. Alright, there's Mystic Horseman from Kaiba. Only a 1300 attack. Kaiba doesn't take the risk, and he guesses, but he makes the right decision in attacking with the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Mystic Horseman does 1300 points off of Jaden. Jaden is down to 4300. Kaiba's still at 7800, so Kaiba's still looking pretty good. There's Monster Reborn. And what's Jaden going for here? He's gone to play Monster Reborn. Okay, looks like he's going for Shadow Mist's effect, which will allow Jaden maybe to get Neos. And summons Elemental Hero Lady Heat. He has got a hero emerges, so he could... Let's see, if he set down Polymerization and Swing of Memories, the effect of Neos and Fusion Gate. Just trying to work out the strategy here as well. So yes, if Shadow Mist is destroyed, Jaden will be able to pull that that Elemental Hero Neos to his hand. And if he's got no other cards and he set Fusion Gate, can you set cards in your field zone? I did not know that. I thought that would just set normally on the field. I didn't think that you could actually set them in your field zone. Huh. I will be 100% honest, I've never seen that before. I've never seen a card be set down in the field zone. I guess you never really set them though, do you? You always kind of just play them, so that's probably why I've never actually seen that happen. Okay, well, Elemental Hero Shadow Mist is destroyed. And, there it is. So, Elemental Hero Shadow Mist can pull Neos to the hand. And now Kaiba is going to attack with Grappler. And now Jaden can activate a hero emerges. He will be able to activate the Wrath of Neos, which will get rid of that Blue Eyes White Dragon. So after some thoughtful play, Jaden may be able to get this one back. The only problem is that Neos will go back into the deck. So Jaden is going to have a completely defenseless field and no cards in hand, as we do get to see a little animation play out for Elemental Hero Neos's grand entrance. Alright, main phase 2. Kaiba plays one more face down card from his hand and then ends his turn. Turn change back to Jaden, who draws 2-pronged attack. And I don't think Jaden has any other... really has any other alternative. I think he's going to have to play Wrath of Neos. And he goes to the battle phase. So he destroys Grappler, so you can still activate Wrath of Neos in main phase 2. And that's what he does. So he does a little bit of life point damage to Kaiba, makes the most out of Neos before it casually departs back to the deck, reshuffle. Everything on the field is destroyed. Jaden, though, he's got 2-pronged attack, but he can't do much with it. And, oh, look at that, in Kaiba's graveyard. He also lost Crush card. Very useful card that we have seen Kaiba use in the past, a great effect as well. Alright, Kaiba summons Ryukishin Powered 1600, and Jaden is defenseless here. He's going to take a bit of a hit. And he doesn't have a lot of points remaining. He's down to 2700. Kaiba's still at 6600. And we could be seeing this one conclude in favor of Kaiba. There's Winged Karibo, which is also ironic. Also ironic in a way, because Kaiba absolutely hates those hairballs, as he calls them. Alright, there is the Battle Ox. It's another good attacking card for Kaiba. Now, I still don't think that we have ever seen Rabbit Horseman fused yet in any of the games. Alright, Wing Karibo has the effect that when it's destroyed, Jaden will take no more life point damage for the rest of the turn, so Kaiba probably screaming at that hairball Karibo. And Jaden, oh, he's drawn Woodsman. I was just about to say, Jaden, on the brink here, has just pulled Elemental Hero Woodsman at a 2000 defense, Heart of the Cards draw. And he may be protected once again, just like he did with Clayman. In goes the Battle Ox, and to Kaiba's surprise, Elemental Hero Woodsman cannot be cut down with an axe, despite it's a big... it's almost like a centaur. Well, Battle Ox itself is sort of like the two-legged version. Rabbit Horseman's a centaur, though. Alright, Polymerization is pulled from the effect of Elemental Hero Woodsman. Down goes the Reliable Guardian, I guess just in case Kaiba summons Judge Man, but if he summons a Blue Eyes, it won't be enough. It's always a nervous time for a duelist when Kaiba has two monsters on the field like this. He could summon Blue Eyes at any given moment, but he just passes his turn. Draw, it is Elemental Hero Wild Heart. Woodsman goes to pull another polymerization. There is a fusion with Avian and Woodsman. Can make Elemental Hero Wild Wingman, which is a 1900 attack, despite the monster looking like it should be about 3300. However, Jaden has played Elemental Hero Wild Heart on the field in face-down defense. He does have the Reliable Guardian, as Ryukushin Powered is tributed to make way for... it's just Rude Kaiser. I thought that might have been a Judge Man, but it isn't. Still, 1800 attack. And Kaiba goes in for an attack. Now you have to use the Reliable Guardian on a face-up monster, and there it is, we're in the battle step. 700 points onto Elemental Hero Wild Heart there, so 2300, 500 points off Kaiba, he's down to 5800. Jaden's still on 2700 and fighting with everything he's got here. And, oh, it's Legendary Sword. Okay, interesting. So Woodsman will pull the third polymerization out of Jaden's deck. Remember, he has already lost Fusion Gate. And to attack mode with Elemental Hero Wild Heart, which will be at 1800. So it'll be enough to get rid of Battle Ox, and Jaden does have two-pronged attack on the field as well. Okay, there goes Battle Ox. And Jaden does have Rude Kaiser. He could attack Elemental Hero Wild Heart if he chose to, and get them both off the field. He's got 7 cards in hand though, Kaiba, so he must have something. And all he does, he's just tributed. And this time it is a Judge Man at 2200. Oh, now what do you do here if you're Jaden? Do you use two-pronged attack and get rid of both of your monsters? He's elected not to. Interesting decision. He's had the opportunity to, but he's chosen not to. He's gone to turn change, and it is Elemental Hero Sparkman. Elemental Hero Woodsman will not be able to survive Judge Man. If only the Legendary Sword was on Woodsman, but can understand why. He wanted to try to get Kaiba's attack force off the field, but Jaden hasn't played Sparkman. He is going to have to hope for... he's already played his Monster Reborn. He's already played Swing of Memories. I think he's already lost Sparkman as well. Sorry, he's already lost Clayman. So Jaden running a bit out of fusion material here. Woodsman has just been destroyed. And Jaden is going to be down to 1000 life points, and it's looking like that Kaiba might be taking this first match. It is... oh, it's Reload. Okay. Jaden has 3 polymerizations and Sparkman. Now, what does he do here? Does he summon Sparkman and destroy that dragon dwelling in the cave? No. Okay, he's gone straight for Reload. Well, last-ditch effort for Jaden here. There's Sojin. There's Sparkman again. There's a polymerization again. And he's also got Compulsory Evacuation Device. Okay, this is very interesting. Sparkman will get a field power bonus as well as Judge Man. But Compulsory Evacuation Device could send Judge Man back to Kaiba's hand. Okay, could we see Jaden make a comeback? Okay, draw face for Kaiba, still 7 cards in hand. Kaiba throws down a face-down defense. Oh, that's interesting, a face-down defense. Given that Judge Man would win by 600, Kaiba could have gone for a win, unless he's worried about those face-down cards, which he must be. And there it is, Compulsory Evacuation Device, and the Judge Man has been sent back to Kaiba's hand. I guess he played that face-down defense just in case. He may have been worried about those 2 face downs. So Kaiba has lost the Judge Man off the field, and there is Dispel. That will get rid of Sojin. Still, Sparkman now 1600. Kaiba's got a face down defense. So he wouldn't have gone straight for the win there. Oh, there's Fusion Sage. That'll pull a polymerization from the deck. Jaden has done that now, which will be 5 times. Kaiba has just activated Gift of the Mystical Elf, giving him back 600 life points. Down goes Fusion Sage, and polymerization is pulled. Alright, what is this face down that Kaiba had? It was Ryukushin. Not a strong monster. It would have been enough to finish Jaden off, but Kaiba unknowingly did have compulsory evacuation device waited for him, and he put it in defense. He must have been worried about Jaden having the 2 face downs because he did play a good... Oh, there goes a dark hole. Oh boy. Okay, Jaden defenseless. Sagi the Dark Clown. Is Kaiba taunting, or is that literally all he has? Sagi the Dark Clown goes in for an attack. Jaden is going to be down to 400 points and only has 2 polymerizations in hand. He's drawn Draining Shield. That too could actually... it could delay and it'll negate an attack and give Jaden life points, but I don't know if it's going to help him. Alright, what is Kaiba? Oh, he's tributed Sagi. Oh, and he's pulled back the Judge Man that was sent back to his hand a little while ago. Jaden has a Draining Shield, so Jaden is actually going to buy himself another turn here. So 2200 attack from the Judge Man. Up flips Draining Shield, my word. Jaden gets 2200 points and Judge Man's attack is negated. You talk about never giving up. This is one of those matches. There's Elemental Hero Solid Soldier. If you can use the effect, I know with Solid Soldier, if you have another Elemental Hero in your hand that's, I think it's level 4 or lower, you can special summon it from your hand. I don't think there's much Solid Soldier can actually do for Jaden. Besides act as a defensive shield, Kaiba goes with a face down spell or trap, and this time throws down Lesser Dragon. Alright, Judge Man in for the attack. Elemental Hero Solid Soldier is destroyed. And Kaiba now goes in with the Lesser Dragon as well, so Jaden going to be down to 1400. Okay, it's still not looking good for Jaden. He's got 2 polymerization in his hand. It's only going to be a matter of time before he... Alright, there's Elemental Hero Blaze Man. Okay, Elemental Hero Blaze Man. Well, again, it will pull a polymerization from the deck. It's only 1800 defense, wouldn't have been able to survive a Judge Man attack. It's gone down in attack mode. Also, send 1 Elemental Hero monster from your deck to the graveyard, except Elemental Hero Blaze. And if you do, this card's attribute, attack and defense become the same as the monster sent to the graveyard. Is Jaden not able to activate that effect, or does he not have any Elemental Hero monsters left to copy? Otherwise, why can't Jaden activate that effect? That effect where he can... Blaze Man can copy a monster from the deck. Has Jaden run out of Elemental Heroes? Okay, Kaiba's Just flipped up just desserts. What am I missing here? Why can't Jaden activate that effect? Or does it have to be in a standby phase that he activates that? No, it's during your main phase. I'm sure it's during your main phase. Anyway, Jaden now can't win. Maybe he doesn't have any elemental heroes left. He's still got a deck of 13 cards, unless I've missed something. Which I might have as well. I might have missed something, but... Okay, there's a monster reborn from Kaiba, and Kaiba is going to take this first match. In fact, well, it wouldn't have really mattered because Neos is already... Wait, Neos is in the deck. I don't know why Jaden... Or did he have to discard another elemental hero? I need that effect to be up again. I'm not sure why Jaden couldn't activate Blazeman's effect. I must have missed something. I'm just pulling Blazeman's effect up on my phone so I can read it again. If this card is normal summon, polymerization, during your main phase, you can activate this effect, you cannot special summon, except for you. Send one elemental hero monster from your deck to the graveyard except Blazeman, and if you do, this card's attack tends to become equal to the monster sent to the graveyard to the end of this turn. I don't understand why Jaden couldn't activate that effect. There was no prompt above his card. I don't know why he didn't activate that effect. He would have had Neos still stalking around in the deck. I think. Unless it doesn't say anything about standby phase, does it? I'm confused. I'm sure someone in the comments will be able to tell me why Jaden had no prompt to activate that effect. Alright, elemental hero Heat has just been played. Or is it because he used the effect of pulling polymerization? Could he only use one of those effects per turn? I'm confused. I don't know why Jaden couldn't activate the effect of Elemental Hero Blazeman. Anyway, Kaiba has got, he's tributed Mystic Horseman. He's just activated a Shadow spell to relinquish down the strength of Elemental Hero Heat. Okay, there's Fusion Sage. And... Okay, Jaden could call... He could call Thunder Giant. Okay, I need to get focused back. I'm going to get a quick drink. I'm really confused about that Blazeman effect. Because I've seen Jaden activate that a few times, but he's never had an issue before activating it. I'm so confused. Okay. Jaden has played Polymerization and he's got the option of Mudball Man or Thunder Giant, and non-surprisingly he is going for Thunder Giant to get that Swordstalker off the field. Even with a 3000 defense, Kaiba does have a Fissure stalking around in his deck, but Elemental Hero Thunder Giant has just come to the field and we get to see a little animation for him as well. Not as cool as Neos with all the city behind him, but Thunder Giant is still a good card, 2400, which will get over Kaiba's Swordstalker. Thunder Giant's effect, he can send a card from his hand to the graveyard to destroy one of Kaiba's monsters on the field. And he's activated it, so this attack is going to be direct. Can summon Bubble Man if he wants to now as well. No Bubble Man, okay. No Bubble Man, there goes 2400 off of Kaiba's life points, and he's staring down 2400 attacks straight off the bat. Okay, face down defense for Kaiba. Alright, there's Fusion Gate. Elemental Hero Bubble Man still in hand, but Jaden electing to keep Bubble Man in his hand. I guess just in case he ends up with Bubble Man as being the only card in his hand, no cards on the field. He could use the effect to draw 2 cards. Blackland Fire Dragon was just destroyed for Kaiba. Added in to complement his use of dragons, but I do believe that Kaiba just defending here. He needs something quick, otherwise Thunder Giant is very quickly going to start getting some allies. And there's one of them there. Elemental Hero Lady Heat. Inflict 200 damage to your opponent for each elemental hero you control during your end phase. So that'll be a 400 point loss for Kaiba. And Jaden sets Fusion Gate again. Again, taunting my my non-knowledge of actually being able to play them face down in the field spell zone. I've never seen that before this duel, but I don't think I've ever actually played a field spell down in any match that I've played on this game. Since when do you ever play field spell cards face down on the field anyway? When I was playing through the story of this, I was using the Amazoness archetype, and their field spell card is Amazoness Village. I never played that card face down because I always wanted that card face up because of its devastating effect. Okay, Kaiba has just played a Monster Reborn, and he's pulled back Elemental Hero Heat. 200 attack for every elemental hero you control. Okay. Even so, it's still 1800. Kaiba's going to be able to get some attack back here. Throws down another card in defense, and what's vulnerable here? Bubble Man and Lady Heat. So Kaiba goes for Lady Heat to get that off the field. So Jaden attacked by one of his own elemental heroes. And Jaden... Oh, compulsory evacuation device. Okay, now if Jaden uses that on Elemental Hero Heat, Elemental Hero Heat will not go back to Kaiba's hand. It will go back to Jaden's hand because he's the owner of the card. Kaiba unknowingly has no idea what might be about to come. Okay, Kaiba goes with another face down defense and a face down spell or trap. And he's just activated Stop Defense on Elemental Hero Bubble Man. And Jaden is, alright, to hell with it, flips up Compulsory Evac device. And that is going to be returned to his hand. He's going to be able to resummon that. And Kaiba is in big, big trouble. He only has one defensive card. He's got one card face down on the field. There's a hero emerges. And, oh, okay, there it is. Gift of the Mystical Elf. 900 life points goes onto Kaiba. Alright, a hero emerges is played. Kaiba may have held that for until Elemental Hero Heat came down, and he may have got another 300 points, but... And, oh, it's Lord of D. Not a card that Kaiba wants to throw away, but... Doesn't matter anyway. Kaiba is going to be down to 600 life points. And he is just about done in this one, so it looks like we're going to go to a match 3 unless Kaiba pulls like a dark hole or something. Which, never put it past this game to draw that, and it is Lesser Dragon, which doesn't do anything for Kaiba. He'll be able to get rid of Bubble Man, I guess. Alright, there goes Bubble Man. Alright, draw phase, it is the reliable Guardian, but Jaden is going to get the win here. Oh, he's going to activate Thunder Giant's effect. Very powerful effect to throw away a card from your hand to just destroy a monster on your opponent's side of the field, and Kaiba takes a loss in this one. We are at 1-1 in this match between Kaiba and Jaden, and as it should be, we're going to go down to a tiebreaker. Winner takes all between Jaden and Kaiba. Cybernetic Revolution is the card that is shown on screen. Alright, one more match. World Champion Kaiba taking on Battle City's... Battle City. What's the name of their school? Oh, it's just escaped me. What is it? Duel Academy. Duel Academy's Jaden Yuki taking on World Champion. Doesn't Kaiba own that Duel Academy as well? He does. Oh, I don't know if he owns it or if he just funds it or if he's like the main sponsor or something in Kaiba Corp. No, I'm pretty sure he owns it because I remember there being a duel where a bunch of cronies tried to defeat Chaz and they had a bet with Kaiba that if their cronies could defeat Chaz, but Chaz had like this really weak deck that had been made out of all of like the weakest monsters. But he actually ended up winning the match because he knew how to strategize. Okay, Swing of Memories. Such a haunting looking card, as I've said before. So, alright, down goes Elemental Hero Prisma. Activates Prisma. What's he? Oh, okay, is he going for Wild Wingman here? Looks like it, okay. Alright, Elemental Hero Avian goes to the graveyard, so Jaden will be able to bring this back with Swing of Memories. Remember, it has to be a normal monster. And it'll only be able to come back for one turn unless you fuse it, which Jaden is going to do here. And there it is, so Elemental Hero Wildheart and Elemental Hero Avian fuse together to make Elemental Hero Wild Wingman. Good effect too. It's the same as Thunder Giant, except you discard a card to destroy a magical trap card. So again, very good effect as well. So what do we got? 2,000 or 2,200 now. 17 and 19 is 3,600. As Sagi the Dark Clown. Okay, so what's Kaiba going to be down to here? So it's 71, 61, 5,400. Yeah, 5,400 for Kaiba. Okay, and Jaden still at 8,000, and he has got a dominating looking field right now. Kaiba, 6 cards in hand. What does Kaiba have in response? He throws down the Battle Ox, and that does not help because Kishido Spirit is on the field. And if Kaiba attacks, only Battle Ox will be destroyed because if Kishido Spirit... Oh, there's Skyscraper. Unless Kaiba has got some sort of face down, he attacks. Kishido Spirit will protect Prisma. Oh, Kaiba flips up Reinforcements. Okay, so that was his plan, but it won't work because Skyscraper was played straight after. And that is absolutely tragic if you are on Team Kaiba, because Skyscraper gives you a 1,000-point buffer if you're attacking something with more attack points. And that is what happened. And Kaiba really had no choice because Kishido Spirit would have protected Prisma anyway. Kaiba has had an absolute howler in this last match. He's down to just 800 life points. And Kaiba has been decimated in this last match. I hope we might have seen a little bit more. I mean, that first match was very competitive. Despite that last turn, I still don't know why Jaden's couldn't activate the effect of his Elemental Hero Blazeman, or why he didn't, or why he had no prompt to do so. As I'm reading through the card effect, I must be missing something. I'm sure someone would know why. There's Elemental Hero Wildheart, brought back with Monster Reborn from Kaiba. And Kaiba goes after Elemental Hero Heat. So 2,200 gone for Jaden, but Skyscraper will only work if you're the one doing the attacking. So Kaiba, well, he pulled Monster Reborn, and oh, there's Fissure. Okay, Elemental Hero Wild Wingman is now on the field by itself. Kaiba has advantage in monster count, although Jaden's just drawn a reload. If he loses Wild Wingman, he's in trouble. Kaiba, could he conjure something up here? He's gonna lose 400 life points, half the chunk of what he has remaining. Jaden's still at 7,700, and with Wild Wingman on the field. Oh, if Kaiba could draw Swordstalker or Judgeman. Oh, no, that wouldn't work. Oh, yes, it would. Skyscraper doesn't. Not if the opponent's attacking. Kaiba has gone with another face-down defense. There's Polymerization. Okay, Jaden going in for the battle phase. Kaiba does have a face down, so Jaden is taking a risk, and it is, oh, Unknown Warrior of Fiend. Dangerous card because that can be equipped with Crush card. Alright, turn change back to Kaiba. If he's to make a comeback in this, he would have to do it soon because, oh, he's just gone with a face down spell or trap. And straight to his end phase. I wonder what that card is in his hand then. There's Hero Signal, so if Jaden does lose, if he loses Wild Wingman by battle, he will now be able to activate Hero Signal. And, oh, he's activated Reload. Throws Polymerization away. If he draws a monster, and he does, it's Burstinatrix. So if he draws a, I was going to say, if he draws a monster and he can destroy Kaiba's face down, this could be it. There's Just Desserts, 1,000 off Jaden. And this may be it. And it is Mystic Horseman, and unless Kaiba can block with that face down, this will be it. Oh, and there it is. Kaiba has been defeated in what was a very, very fun match and a very competitive match as well. Both players gave it their all in that, but Jaden comes out with the win, and he is still unbeaten. His next opponent is going to be Taya. And then it will be Mai. Oh, no, it'll be Taya. Then it will be Bandit Keith. Then it will be Mai. Then it will be Joey. And then Yugi. And then Pegasus. Oh, no. Joey, then Pegasus, and Yugi. We'll do it like that. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed Jaden versus Seto Kaiba. It is a dream match on paper. And I will do a Jaden takes on Battle City stage at some point. So we will get to see Jaden taking on Kaiba again later on with improved decks. Thanks everyone for tuning in wherever you are in the world. Stay safe. Take care. Farewell.